Okay, continuing with keeping the repeats going as you work it up. Here we go with number 1. Reverse gallop, 60 beats per minute. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 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 and 2 and 3 and 4 and go. 100. 1, 2, 3, 4. 140. 1, 2, 3, 4. And of course, if you can go faster, definitely do it. Definitely do it. 60. 1, 2, number 2, 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 1, 2, and 3. 4 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1, 2 and 3 and 4 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 100. 1, 2, 3, 4. 'Missed the strings. 1, 2, 3, 4. One 40. 1, 2, 3, 4. Number 3. So I do use multiple fingers for stuff like this, but you can still like keep that index finger just laying across those higher pitched strings. You can use your thumb to mute the low E when you're not playing the low E, or just keep your index finger, close to it. Actually, it doesn't really matter. You don't need to mute the underside of the E string on this one at all because, well, that's not true. Yeah, I'm looking at my hand. Like in between stuff, my index is still, when I go to fret, it manages to mute the underside of that E string. And that's one thing I like to do with my thumb. When I go to play any of those notes on the A string, my thumb is muting that low E string, so it'll do that a lot. Not necessarily every time. But that's something you could do. So, experiment with that muting. Just keep it clean. Adjust your left hand and your right hand any which way you need to keep this stuff as clean and precise as possible. Here we go. 60. 1, 2, with the repeat. $20. 1, 2, 3, 4. $180. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Latest scale stuff. Descending top 2 strings. 1, 2, 3, 4. Middle 2 strings. 1, 2, 3, 4. And the bottom 2 strings. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, so chords. Actually, I probably should pull that up first. Let's see. There it is. Okay. So the PDF I sent, we've looked at this thing before. Really should have everybody use this thing more often when we get to new chords like this. So we might end up doing a bit of review here. It's really just to get some practice in with these new chord shapes. So yeah, like key of C here. It says strum each chord 4 times, or 3 if you're having a hard time transitioning chords. Strum the last chord only once. So using the Roman numerals to navigate which chord to play. So for example, the first one there, the 1, 6, 3, 5, 1, 6, 3, 5 again, and then the 1. So just reference your chords. The idea here is to help you remember this is what kind of chord happens here, this is what kind of chord happens here, and so on. So you got your number 1, 6 is next, and then you can do either one that's easiest to jump into. So you can do that one or that one. Here we go. So the 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. Here goes number 4. There goes number 3. Trying to say the numbers of the chord coming up versus counting is not a good idea. Anyway, let me try this a different way. So chord number 1, you can strum that 4 times or 3, and then on the 4th beat, you can start transitioning chords. So yeah, basically you got your 1 chord, so the C6/9. Then your chord number 6 will give us the A minor flat 6 add 9. Then chord number 3, you see, is the E minor flat 6 add flat 9. So we jump into that guy. And then number 5 look at our sheet. We have the G6, add 9, which is just super simple there. So, again, you can try doing it, strum 4 times each, like this. 1. And go as slow as you need to. 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, or the other way. 1, 2, 3, switch. 1, 2, 3, switch. 1, 2, 3, switch. 1, 2, 3, switch. Like that. So stay with each progression until you get it correct. You only need to get it correct once, then move on to the second progression. Get that correct once, move on. Get all 4 of the progressions correct before changing keys. So we want to try and get through all 3. And yes, any questions, let me know, and I'll see you again next week.